1025, the alternative station. Joe Jewett in the morning show. It's 8:49 now. Time for the weekly gaming report presented by Video Game and Music Exchange. Excuse me, and Chuck from Gaming Nexus in this morning. How you doing, Chuck?
Good, yourself?
Doing well, man. What have we got this week?
Well, first up, we have Kinect Star Wars, which is coming out for the Xbox 360, and you have to have a Kinect unit with your 360 to play the game.
Okay.
When this game actually debuted at E3 a couple years ago, it generated a lot of buzz because everybody's like, "Oh, it's Star Wars with Kinect." So like, we can have awesome lightsaber battles, and we can use force powers, stuff like that, and it'll be cool. And then
Jar Jar Binks showed up, and everyone was like, "No."
Pretty much.
Really? No.
Well, I think Jar Jar there are Gungans in the game.
Okay.
It's important to note this is a kids game. It's kind of aimed for a much younger audience. So if you like Gungans and Ewoks, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love the whole. There's actually a Dance Central like segment.
Okay.
You can dance, and we really know how important dancing was to the Star Wars mythology.
Oh, it was essential.
Yeah, I mean the whole
essential.
dancing segment in Return of the Sith, completely awful. But anyway, it's for kids. If you like it, if you get kids who are into Star Wars, they are going to go nuts over this game.
Okay.
If you're an adult, go play Star Wars The Old Republic on a PC. It's a much better experience.
Okay, this is for Xbox 360, but you got to have the Kinect as well.
Exactly.
Okay, what else we got?
Up next, we have Xenoblade Chronicles, and this is actually a full game for the Nintendo Wii, and these don't come around very often. This game was actually announced by Nintendo a couple years ago, but they said they weren't going to bring it to the U.S., so it's actually been released in the Europe and Japan already.
Okay.
And then there was an online movement called Operation Rainfall to get this game brought to the U.S. because the game was really, really good.
Weren't they eventually going to bring it here anyway?
No, they weren't.
Okay. Why would they not?
Because they didn't think the cost to localize the game was going to be so much. They were like, hey, this isn't worth it, enough people are going to buy it.
Okay.
So all these people got together and it's like, hey, we really want the game. We're like 200,000 or 300,000 people or so. And so, like, hey, we can go out and buy it. You know, we're willing to buy it if you bring it here. So Nintendo relented, and it's out this Thursday. Now, there's a catch. The catch is that you can only buy it at GameStop or through Nintendo Online.
Okay.
So you can't go down to Video Game Music Exchange or to wherever else you buy your games at to pick this up. You've got to go to one of those two locations.
It's very, very limited availability.
Yeah. It's a really good game. It's scored very well. So if you're looking for a Japanese RPG, or any kind of game that's not a collection of mini games or a Mario game for your Wii, this would be the one to get. Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay. We have one more, right?
Yeah, this is Tropico Modern Times, and this is coming out for the Xbox 360 and the PC. And this is actually an expansion pack for Tropico 4. And the Tropico games are kind of cool because you get to play El Presidente. And you have your own you run your own little banana Republic empire. And this isn't the clothing chain. This is like you have your own.
You're battling against the Gap.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it.
Yeah, we're gonna send out our death squads against a member of the Gap, right? But it's kind of a SimCity style game where you kind of build out your island, you set your tax rate, but it's got this really wicked sense of humor and this really kind of very dry, kind of very. You can be the kind of cool, like I'm going to be a really nice guy, or you can be the evil, benevolent dictator. And the game allows you to do that. So what this expansion pack does is it goes from kind of the 1960s style of the original game and adds modern things. You get skyscrapers, and you get kind of cool new things. They've got the biggest addition from a gameplay perspective is this concept of a metro station. And so basically you plop down a station here and a station here, and instantly you've got public transportation.
Okay.
So now your workers don't have to huff it all the way, walk all the way from the...
Well, you'd have to have at least 2 metro stations, otherwise where are you going to go?
They're just going to walk back and forth.
Just having one bus stop and the Coda bus just keeps going in circles all around the town.
You get to jump off, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They like that. Yeah.
So you get this cool metro system. You also get things like the SWAT HQ. So if you're playing the good way, the good kind of dictator way, you can go out and you're help really dramatically lowest crime. Or you can have death squads, which go out and kind of take care of the dissidents in your population.
So this is for the whole family, because nothing Grandma loves more than a nice death squad.
It's in a very cartoon style, and it's got a really kind of wicked sense of humor. But yeah, it's probably not for the kids.
Is this? You said it was an expansion pack. Does that mean I should already have Tropico 4?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and you can get this on the PC and for the Xbox 360. It's a fun game. If you like kind of building your empires like some of the SimCity style with a sense of humor, really should own this.
So it adds a lot to it.
It really does, yeah. And it's a cool experience. And I think it's one of those really kind of games that nobody knows about. That everybody should.
Okay. What's that out for again?
PC and the Xbox 360.
Okay, cool. And you guys have a website people can check out too?
GamingNexus.com, and we've got all this information and more right there. Should we go up in about 20 minutes or so.
Excellent. Thank you, Chuck. We'll see you next week.
We do.
8:54.
The alternative station, 102.5 FM.